Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan, Shalom. Excuse me, good morning Mr. Ejo Imandeka, and also good morning everyone. This time I want to share what I have been learned about Gerund and Participle. Before that, let me introduce myself first. My name is ANAK AGUNG GEDE MAHA MULIA PUTRA, student ID 4457, and I am from Gianyar, Bali. Okay, that's about my introduction. Now, let's jump to the video topic. The first, I will explain about gerund. Gerund created from verb that takes the role as a noun, or in Indonesian, it called kata kerja yang dibenarkan. Gerund can be used for subject, object, and also complement. The first, gerund as a subject. I will give 5 examples related to correctional. Number 1. Making handicraft is a good habit for the prisoners. The word making, if we just put make, is wrong, because base form of the verb cannot be used for subject. That's why we must add ing so it can take a role as a subject. The example number 2. Planting trees is one of the development activities in the prison. Example number 3. Playing badminton is the most favorite activities for the prisoners on the prison. Example number 4. Watching TV is the second favorite activities for the prisoners. The 5 examples. Guarding prisoners was my duty back then. The second, gerund can also be used for an object. I will give 5 examples related to correctional. Example number 1. I enjoy playing chess with the prisoner when there's a tournament on the prison. In this sentence, we know the subject is I and the verb is enjoy. Meanwhile, the word enjoy that take a role as a verb that needs an object after it. So that's why the word playing in this sentence is a gerund that take a role as an object. Example number 2. I finished waiting for my friend that came late to the office. Example number 3. I love watching movie on the TV with prisoner when I was on duty. Example number 4. I love singing a song when I have night shift on the prison. Example number 5. The prisoners like cooking fried rice. The third, gerund can also be used for complement. I will give 5 examples related to correctional. Number 1. My hobby is playing badminton when I have free time during my duty in the prison. In this sentence, we know that the word is verb auxiliary that need a complement, or in Indonesian, it called pelengkap. Verb auxiliary like is, am, are, was, and were. So that's why the word playing in the sentence takes the role as a complement of the word is. My hobby is the subject, the word is object, and playing is the complement. Let's check to the example number 2. My hobby is talking with the prisoners. Example number 3. My hands were trembling when the first time I entered into the prison. Example number 4. The most boring thing I've done is waiting for the prisoners to get up early in the morning. And example number 5. What the prisoner likes is playing table tennis with me all the time. So that was what I have learned about gerund and the 5 examples related to correctional. Now, let's jump to the topic with participle. Now, I will explain about participle. Participle is a derived form of verb in English that can be used as an adjective or to make tenses. Examples of participle in English are bored and boring. Both of these words came from the base form of verb bore. In general, there are 2 participle forms, namely present participle and past participle. Apart from the present participle and the past participle, some also add the perfect participle. The first, present participle. The present participle is used most often in continuous tense sentences. people say the present participle more often with the verb ing. This is because the present participle is a verb with affix ing. The second, past participle. Past participle are used most often in the passive sentences. Most people call the past participle is the third form verbs. Past participle generally end in ed for regular verbs. If we talk about the function, actually in general, the present participle and the past participle are used as verbs in sentences. This verb is especially used in several tenses. But the past participle and the present participle can also function as an adjective, therefore it can also come before a noun. Example for present participle relate to correctional. The running girl is crying very loudly when she entered into the prison. The cooking prisoner was preparing the breakfast for the other prisoners in the morning. I really hate the prisoners on the room 7 because he was a boring man. This amazing handicraft was made by the prisoners. The disgusting cat always disturbs me when I have a night shift. Okay, that's the 5 example of the present participle relate to correctional. Now the example for the past participle relate to correctional. Number 1. The hidden camera record the prisoner activities. Number 2. The cooked meat by the prisoner tasted stale. Number 3. The forbidden room on the prison looks so creepy. Number 4. The written data of the prisoner seems clear. Number 5. The tired correctional officer is writing the journal on his room. Third, the perfect participle. Perfect participle is another form of the past participle which begins with the word having. In general, the perfect participle is used to combine two events that occur consecutively, first event, then the second event. Now I will give 5 examples related to correctional. Number 1. Having finished eating, the prisoner on room 7 went to wash his hands. Number 2. Having taken the money, the correctional officer decided to buy a juice. Number 3. Having slept in the isolation room for a day, the prisoners failed to go out. Number 4. Having woken up in the morning, the prisoner went to take a bath. The last, number 5. Having given a remission, the prisoner felt so happy. So that was all I have been learned about gerund and participle. If there are mistakes, I'm so sorry, sir and everyone. So thanks for the time that given to me to share my knowledge about gerund and participle. See you in next video. Thank you and bye bye.
恨みに染まる悲劇の主人公なら錆びたく錆を外さ